Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ark and welcome to my 4000 Q&A subscribers special. It's honestly ridiculous that I just hit 4000 subscribers. It's ridiculous. So people on my Discord were able to ask me questions that I of course gonna answer today. The footage you see in the background is just some random stuff I recorded earlier to make it a little bit more entertaining at least. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into the first question. Who or what made you start YouTube? So, there was not really a person in particular that made me start YouTube. I was just... I'm bad at saying it, so Alistair, would you please be so kind and take it away?
Sheer absolute boredom!
Yeah, thank you. As you heard him, I was really bored one day and just decided to get myself OBS and just recorded some random footage, upload that to YouTube, and that was about it. What is the mod that you hate the most, and why is it myth mod? Well, Frosty, I think you mean the forward myth mod. I definitely don't like that one because I gotta say the creatures look okay. They're a little bit over the top, but it's okay. I don't like them because of how easy it is to get them. You can just passively tame these gigantic creatures that deal billions of damage, and it kind of takes away the challenge. It actually kind of does. But no, that's not really the mod that I hate. The mod that I hate is I think it was Ark Omega. You know, the one with like the creatures that have all those reskins. We have like metal Rexes or stone Uties and whatnot, and oh, get away. Put that away. That looks disgusting. I mean, look at that. That's literally just a Uti with stone textures. Yes, I know they have like buffs and all that stay forever, but I don't like this because it looks lazy. It pretty much is lazy, and I do not appreciate this kind of mod. I don't like it. It looks ugly. That's it. Who are some content creators outside your friends group that you enjoy watching? I'd say Syntech sometimes. Rage Gaming videos is my favorite Monster Hunter YouTuber. Team Darkside definitely as well. Cory Kenshin, I think his content is also pretty fun. Moist Critical, hilarious person. Absolutely love that guy. Also Vivzapop, really like her content. And I think that's about it. What are your top 5 favorite creatures from modded Ark and why? Damn, Frosty, why are you hitting me with those long-ass questions here? So I think number 5 would probably go to Siamosaurus from Prehistoric Beast. Pretty simple. I always tame them for one reason: they can harvest silica pearls. They're easy to tame, they can harvest silica pearls, which is something else than just taming an anglerfish all day, every time you want silica pearls. So that's probably my number 5 pick. Number 4 would go to, I say, Goonch Catfish, just big gluttonous boy that eats everything. You can't really touch him because of the ouchie spikes and the venom. But he's on number 4 because I barely use Aquaria. Number 3, however, goes to 2 creatures. The Ark Editions aggro and Monsters and More aggro, because I just like both of them equally. They're of course entirely different, but I like both of them equal. So they will be at number 3. I'd say number 2 would probably be Monsters and More Cerrado. I really like that design of it. It looks nice. That rigid nose horn, all the spikes on his body, that club tail. It is really cool. The fact that it impales creatures and slams them on the ground, yeah, that's pretty sick. And number 1, Nigerian Fire Spitter. I mean, it's a giant fire-breathing lizard that can dig underground and fit through most caves. What more do I want? So the next question is, what is your favorite and least favorite vanilla creature? So my favorite vanilla creature would be the Magmasaur. Pretty simple, slow, powerful, rock elemental crushers that are pretty easy to tame actually. You just need to run in there, get an egg, get out, that's it. And yeah, they just look sick. Come on, a gigantic, yet again, like the Nigerian Fire Spitter, a gigantic burning lizard, but this time it's a burning lizard, okay? It's a gigantic fire lizard that shoots magma balls. And it's like the second best harvester in the entire game. Now my least favorite vanilla creature, Microraptors. Microraptors. That's all I gotta say. Then, next up, if you could live in any game universe, which universe and why? I know death... Okay, so death is real in that universe, but I would still say the Ark universe, honestly. Ark Universe is probably the best option. Just spawning on the island, man. And even if I die, I would always respawn. So kinda found a glitch in the Matrix there, Ned. But yeah, I would probably choose the Ark world, because then I could actually sit on the back of a Rex. If you could have any creature outside of Ark added as a mod, which would it be? So I guess with that you mean what creatures from other games would I like to see in Ark? You know, of course I don't really like it having creatures from other media or games ported to Ark. I know I had this whole thing with a certain private mod, but anyway, I think the number one creature I would love to have would be a Cantor from Monster Hunter. I mean, it's my icon. It's essentially me. I mean, that thing in Ark would be crazy. Come on, a gigantic spike lizard that shakes the ground when it roars? Count me in. Like, take my money. I want that. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Not quite sure. I assume like 21, but I could be wrong about it. If given the opportunity, would you go full-time on YouTube? Yes. Like, without any doubt, Ned, I would immediately do that. I mean, I could be my own boss. I could always choose when I want to start working. I could always sleep as long as I want to. I don't have to get up at like 5 AM. That would be amazing. That would be just yes. Just yes. If I could TLC any Ark creature, which one would it be? I gonna say the Giga. Not in terms of power, not in terms of abilities. Okay, maybe it could deserve an actual footstomp, but or a head slam, but the Giga needs a facelift. They are so ugly. Till this day, they use the goddamn dialo rig. They really need that. They really need a updated model. They need to look better. Besides a Cantor, what are your other top 5 favorite Monster Hunter monsters? Now that's a good question, and I need to think about that as well. So I think number 1, Diamorales. The design looks awesome, theme, entrance, how he starts the fight, everything is amazing. Number 2, Gogmesius. Again, gigantic monster, has a Dragonator impaled in his back, and still walks around with that thing. And is the largest flying monster in all of Monster Hunter. That also design looks amazing, theme is gorgeous, it's amazing. I'd say number 3 would probably be the world version of Raging Brachydius. Just that last phase when you enter that fight. Oh, gives me chills till this day. Number 4, I'd say Magnamalo from Monster Hunter Rise. I mean, a samurai explosion panther cat thing. Yes. Yes, that is something I like. And number 5, I guess the world version of Fatalis. Why so low? Pretty simple. He is very difficult to beat when you first meet him. Even with really good equipment, it's really difficult to kill that thing. So, next up, what's your name? Well, I don't really want to say my real name, so just know me as Ark Rector, just know me as that. My favorite food, literally schnitzel and croquettes. That thing is the best food out there. I would walk 500 miles to get that. I would kill for that food. It's delicious. What's my favorite color? Probably cyan. I guess I have 2 favorite colors really, cyan and black, so I'm just gonna say both of those. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have 2 older siblings. One of them is 27, the other one is 24, yet despite the fact that they are older than me, I am the tallest one amongst them. Am I happy? Yeah, I say so. What was the name of your first pet? Well, my first pet was a hamster, and till this day I still have a hamster. And my very first hamster was called Mr. Rex. I was like 9 years old, and I just wanted to name him that, because I was stupid. What's my favorite city? I say my hometown. Like, not gonna say the name of it though. Just my hometown. Beautiful, beautiful place. Nice people. So next up, how have you been? I've been pretty good. And hope you had a wonderful birthday. Oh yeah, my birthday was on the 18th of February, and it was pretty good. I was able to stream there, etc. If you could add any dinosaur or prehistoric creature to Ark that is not already in, which one would you add and why? Now I think that would be Kulasukis, like that. I think that was like the largest amphibian that ever existed. And I mean, imagine like a Sarco-sized salamander that could swallow you whole. That would be an interesting idea. I would really like to see that. What's your favorite non-boss theme in Ark? I would say the original theme, like the main theme of Ark, because that was one of the things that really got me hooked into this game. But after some time, after some years, I would actually say it's A Journey's End on Genesis Part 2. Like, that theme is beautiful, and it really, when I heard it for the first time, I just sat back and thought, man, this really is the end of the story, huh? And it honestly made me kind of sad, but it's still a beautiful theme. Why are you so smart? Frosty, I never said that I'm smart, but I guess go to school, do your homework. Maybe that is why I'm so smart. Do you think you will ever make a server? And if you do, what mods would be on it? I actually want to do an Ark server at one point, cause I'm now partnered with Gportal. By the way, you can actually use my ref link if you want to have 5% off. And I think the mods would probably be the same I used on my 100 days, but then maybe add 1 or 2 new ones to make it a little bit more interesting. What are the things that made you like Alistair? Oh, Mysteriox, sit back. This is going to be a lot. First of all, his voice. I love Alistair's voice, like that crackling radio in the background all the time when he talks. He really is a showman, and I really like that. His design, the concept of his design, I mean, a cannibal serial killer that is a radio host and at the same time a deer demon for some reason. That is... You need to come up with those ideas. Like, how can someone come up with those ideas? This is why I love him so much, because of the creativity in not only his design concept, but also his overall visual look. If you were an Ark in real life, how many days would you survive? I say like 2. I would probably die because of punching a dodo. If you could only use one creature for the rest of additional creature 2 playthrough, what would it be? One creature. So I assume like one creature mounted or entirely. I think I would probably go with Nigerian Fire Spitter, because they can go through any cave, and I think you can even use them to dig underground in boss arenas, meaning I could just dig underground, breathe fire on the bosses every now and then go back underground. That would be quite funny. How is your marriage with Ned doing? I don't even know how this meme existed, so I don't, we're not married. We're not, okay? This will not continue, so I say it's not doing so well. And if you could revive one extinct creature to real life, what would it be? I'd say a dodo. Like, literally a dodo. They're adorable. They just look amazing. They're just a giant bird. What is my favorite marine animal? I'd say the sperm whale. I really like the idea of them just going to the deepest parts of the ocean to specifically hunt down giant and colossal squids. I really like that. The fact that they take such a long journey just to eat. 69 or 420? Which is the better meme number? 21. Nah, 69. 69 is definitely the best number. What's your least favorite creature that isn't traditionally hated like Pegos or Troodons? I know people will probably be confused about this, but I don't like Shadowmanes. I don't really like them. I don't like the taming method. It's annoying. It's frustrating. Yeah, in the end you have a creature that is really powerful, but here's the problem. They are too good. It's too much in a single creature, and I do not like that. If you could be one prehistoric or one Ark creature, what would it be? Thylacoleo, like just chilling on the trees all day, pouncing on creatures, that sounds like fun. What made you get into art? Literally, the music, and I think the trailer when I saw it for the first time. I was like, because I saw, how it all started was pretty simple. I saw like a thumbnail from a YouTuber, I can't remember his name, so I clicked on the video and was just blown away the fact that there was a dinosaur survival game, and I thought, well, what is Ark Survival Evolved? Looked it up on YouTube and just fell in love with the music and the theme of the game. In general, just the fact that it was a dinosaur game, because I was a freaking dinosaur nerd as a child, and I just wanted to play that. Sadly, I only had a crappy laptop back then. What is my favorite Ark mod? That's a good question. I'd say S+. Like, S+ is or even superstructures. Those are just quality of life mods that I sadly can't say no to anymore. And they're just amazing. It makes building so much more fun, actually, because building an Ark vanilla is just pure shit, honestly. I think S+ and superstructures makes it so much better, but I always use S+, so I say S+. Dragons or wyverns? Wyverns or wyverns? Ned, I say dragons. Dragons look cooler. And I pronounce wyvern like the first one, so with an like Y, like the word Y and then Vern. If you could tame Devil Joe, what would you name him and why is your choice Danger Pickle? Well, if I could tame a Devil Joe, his name would probably be Pickle Rick if he was a male. Or Tickle Pickle, one of the two. Next up, Kitty Cutlerpoor. What is your favorite movie and what is your favorite show? So I say my favorite movie is probably going to be Godzilla vs. Kong. I mean, in general, I just like movies where like big kaijus beat the crap out of each other, and Godzilla vs. Kong is exactly that. I just love it. My favorite TV show, Helluva Boss. Even though we only have 7 episodes, it's amazing. I love that show so much. It's ridiculous. And you can even watch it for free on YouTube. Hello. What other games do you play other than Ark? Well, that's also an interesting question, Kitty. Outside of Ark, I play Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise. I even still have Minecraft that I play sometimes. Doom Eternal. And I think that's about it. Yeah, like those are the games that I play. Doom Eternal, recently got into that, is amazing. And I will continue to love it. And yeah, Minecraft, of course, because it's just an old classic. And lastly, what is your best Ark moment that you remember? Now I need to remember all the bad ones first. I think the best Ark moment that I can remember was... Honestly, Frosty, that's a ridiculous question. I don't even know if I can answer that, because I'd say my best Ark moment that I can remember was when I took down the Megapithecus for the first time. That was when I played on the island, and I used like a bunch of imprinted alloys with good saddles. I had no mods in there, nothing, and it was... Oh, those were the days. That was so beautiful when I took down that damn beta Megapithecus. And I finally had like so much element, man. That was definitely one of the moments. I was preparing for that thing for days, and then finally was able to beat it. That was definitely my best moment. And yeah, guys, this is it. That was the last question. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and ring the bell, join the Discord, and I will probably make another Q&A at one point. If you have more questions, you can ask me those in the comments of the video, in my Discord, and at one point I will definitely make another Q&A video. But for now, thanks for tuning in, have an absolutely amazing day, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.